It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mads Mattistrider, Dick D. Bartolo. This is episode 1879, recorded Sunday, April 10th, 2022. One weird show. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we get a surprise greeting card. Who is it from? Is it from us? I don't know. I have another microwavable gadget. This one's pretty yummy. And Mo bought a 22-year-old camera to see if it still works. All next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the same old show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, and here he is, the curator of gadgets, Dick D. Bartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. And you?
Doing good. Doing good myself. Just got back from a family wedding. It was wonderful.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's we are squeezing in the Giz Wiz right now because I'm about to leave for a week, and then I just got back from a wedding. I got back 4 hours ago, and we're hitting the ground running with the Giz Wiz.
Wow. And when's your trip out?
Tomorrow morning. I have to leave my house at 3:30 a.m. So right after the Giz Wiz, I am falling asleep.
Oh my gosh.
I should take my Benadryl, actually, when we get around to my crappy corner, just so I can fall asleep.
Okay.
So if you see me popping pills, that's why. No, yeah, it was great. That's what's happened in between my episodes is went to a family wedding on their property, all outdoors. It was gorgeous, gorgeous weather, gorgeous everything. It was perfect. I was amazed.
At your family's house? The wedding was
Not
at your family's
at their
house?
property. It wasn't at my family's house. It was at the couple's property out in the country. And it was great. It was wonderful. So yeah.
Excellent.
Yep.
Let's see.
Anything new with you?
You know what? Last night, unfortunately, COVID's starting up again in the city, but last night we went to Lesbian and Gay Big Apple Core Symphonic Band, did a presentation of Carnival of the Animals. And it's a very nice space. It's called Peter Norton Symphony Space. And I believe the venture was backed by Peter Norton. You know that name?
Peter Norton.
The guy from who does anti-spam spyware and...
Oh, Norton. Oh, yeah.
Norton.
I know Norton antivirus.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And Michael Thomas, who's been to several of the meetups, is a puppeteer at times. And I just had my phone camera and I didn't want to annoy anybody. So I just took a quickie little, it's like a 15-second video we can just show there.
Yeah.
Because the symphony, I guess you shouldn't play the music.
Oh, yeah.
I guess, right?
Turn that off.
Oh,
look at the puppet.
Yeah.
It's a marionette.
He had puppets, and he would keep walking off and coming back with all different animals. And the band is
amazing.
At least 50 people. It was quite something. It was great. That
is amazing.
Yeah. He worked for Puppet Works and has designed some of their puppets. So
that is way cool.
Yeah. It was great. It was great.
That is great. Very good. You can tell just in that small clip, very talented puppeteer.
Yes.
That is great.
It's super. It's super. Outside of that, nothing thrilling.
It has only been like 3 days since the last
but you know what? You
should
check. I was just on Kickstarter. Remember we did the
yes.
new printer?
Yes.
From Anchor Make. $4.5 million.
Oh my gosh.
Since Wednesday.
7,000. That means I think it was at 5,000 something when we were on the show last. That means 2,000 more people have signed up for this.
Yes. And one
That's
of them
incredible.
was Leo Laporte.
Oh, did he get into this?
I talked
Oh.
about it on radio yesterday, Saturday, and Leo said, "Oh, I'm right down the middle of here."
And we're back. What the people on the recording did not see is 30 minutes, an hour? How long has it been? 45 minutes. of
Yeah,
technical
55
difficulty.
minutes.
The Giz Wiz computer is currently not turning on and had a kernel issue, and I need to troubleshoot all that. So we have switched over to my gaming PC. We will not have any theme songs or anything like that, and obviously we're at a different location, so things may get a little bit hairy, a little bit hairier than the normal Giz Wiz episodes. But you were saying that Leo ended up getting one of the maker.
Yeah, the Anchor Maker, Anchor Make 3D printers. Yeah, at first he was hesitant, and then Micah Sargent said, "Well, that would be good." And I think Jammer B said, "Yeah, that would be excellent to have." And so Leo said, "Okay, ordering one."
He got convinced that they needed
He got
a
convinced.
3D printer.
So
That's funny.
people ordering now, the delivery date is November, so they had to push that back because they have so many orders. They have 7,200 people ordering that printer.
That is a funny problem to have. We have too many people ordering this, so we cannot deliver it on time. I'm sorry. It's interesting because for a lot of the technology, it's not that different, right? It's still a filament 3D printer. It's just fast. It looks user friendly. It looks easy to put together, and it has that camera built in, and the brand name of Anchor. So I guess all of that adds up to a few people really wanting it, which is great. That's cool.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Awesome. Okay,
All right,
so
should
shall
we
we
go back to our
jump
regular
in?
show? Okay, very, very good. All right,
Our
so
regular.
gadget number 1 is right here.
Here we go.
So, under my front door today was early birthday surprise. It's pretty early. My birthday's in October, okay? Golden ticket.
The golden ticket.
Happy birthday. Scratch off for surprise. Giz Wiz. Okay. I always have money on my desk. Huh? Scratch off for surprise. Giz Wiz.
I have coins on my desk, and I have $2 bills that are on the floor under the desk, and I never
writing.
move them in case they need a tip.
Just in case a bellhop comes by.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know.
It's very labor intensive. I'm starting to see
Oh my God. Was that handwritten underneath? What is
It's
that?
scratch off a surprise. Golden ticket surprise. You just ruined $30,000 of gold leaf.
Rude. Wow.
I don't know. You think that they're kidding? You think this really was gold leaf? I'm not
But it wouldn't be $30,000.
All right. So anyway, these are kind of clever. All right, there. Do-it-yourself cards for whatever occasion
that
you
handwriting
want. Okay,
looked
so you
familiar.
get the card,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
in
It
the
was a
package
trick.
is
I
a
think
little
kids
gold leaf.
would love making these and getting these.
Yeah.
Actually, it's nice. These things are nicely packaged. Okay, so you get the card. You fill out the inside. You write the message on the top, and then you get the $30,000 gold leaf, and you peel that off and you stick it over there, and then it comes with a very nice envelope. Originally, I saw it was $8, and I thought that's ridiculous, but this is a better deal. So you get 5 for $16, so it's a little more than $3 each. Simply Genius 5-pack Golden Lottery Scratch off greeting cards. It only has 8 ratings, so it's probably the family who sells them because they got 5 stars. But it's kind of a fun thing. I think kids would have fun doing that. That's it. The golden ticket.
And you get 5 of them, so you could in fact make your own lottery. One out of these 5 have something. That'd be fun.
That's a great idea. One of you will get a TV set. So. But Dennis reminded me that when he went shopping for cards are not cheap anymore.
No, definitely not.
At CVS, they're like $5, $5 to $8. So if you want something more, don't buy one. If you click one, it turns out that it's $7.99 for one.
What? Wait, where's one?
One is all the way at the bottom of the.
Oh, it may be in this this.
Yeah, there it is. oh yeah, it's in that. There you go. One is $7.99.
Whoa.
Yeah. So add another $79. So for the price of 2, you can get 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's
anyway.
Wait, does this clean the garage? Do you see that as one of the
yes, I
options?
Did. That's very funny. Oh, Hawaii trip. Oh, they are clever. Spa. You scratch it off and you can say, oh, it's going to be a spa day for you, or you're going to Hawaii.
Knowing my luck, it would say, your gift is still in transit. Due to supply chain, I can't get your gift yet. It's still being shipped.
No, we should get one for you that says, brand new computer on the way.
Exactly. New processor and memory. That is very funny. I like that. That's clever. That's really cool.
Yeah, they're clever. Something different. Different.
Yes.
With that, we have a Chad Extra.
We do. I took over one of the gadgets for today. If there wasn't enough that is strange about this episode, I did take over one of my gadgets, one of the gadgets. So I recorded a video about it. So here it is. Hey, Dicky D. So here we are with my Chad Extra, and today we're going to be taking a look at the broom. This is a vacuum broom. It incorporates not only a way to pick up what you clean up with your broom, but so it has a vacuum and broom all integrated. So let's get this unboxed and put together and see what it's like. Okie dokie, so it's all out of the packaging, and here it is. So looking at the broom, you have obviously the bristles. This is where the vacuum part happens. Then we have the reservoir that all the stuff will get sucked into. And then this right here is actually the release, but it will release the reservoir on the other side, which is kind of nice. So whenever you're over the trash can, you can press this and then the release on the bottom
very good.
Will fly out, which is kind of cool. Now, it does need to be charged out of the box, and it doesn't seem like it's working. I charged this for 30 minutes, trying to get some charge before the show, but this is how it's activated, is with this thing where you just press it up against the floor, and it should work, and it's not working. I'm not sure what's going on there. And the other weird thing about this broom is that to fit it in the box, the handle is actually in sections. So you got 1, 2, and then 3 sections. So this third section does not hold at all. There's no way to get this to actually work inside of this. This is supposed to screw into this other piece, and it's impossible to get it in there. It's just not working, which is a bummer. So I gotta say, this thing was not cheap. $60.
Whoa!
And it's not working at all. I cannot get this thing to function in any way. I say it's a piece of crap. So there you go. That's my review.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, this should be no problem at all. This is a $60 gadget. There's no way it's not going to work, right? Could not get, there's no switch on it. There's nothing. The instructions are weirdly very vague. I think it's mostly like the box of it, has it. I wonder if mine got like crushed or something in the at some point, and the battery just ended up dying, because the reviews aren't that bad. Here it is at Walmart, 4.4 stars. The reviews aren't that bad. So I wonder if I just got very unlucky, or it did mention in the instructions that it could take 4 to 6 hours for the battery to fully charge up. And I, if you remember early in the episode, like I had a 4-hour window today for the show.
Okay.
So I didn't have enough time to give it that 4 to 6 hours to charge. I did leave it there for 30 minutes of good, like it was probably more than 30 minutes, like 33 minutes. And nothing. So yeah, a little disappointed with the Vabroom. But yeah, that price seems a little high for just a vacuum.
Well, fortunately, you can return it, right?
Yes, and that is exactly what I'm going to do, because on top of that piece on the handle,
That's ridiculous.
Just that
Maybe,
I should be returning it. So it's a broom that sucks, but not in the vacuum way, which is kind of disappointing. So yeah, there was the Vabroom. So back to you for.
Okay, so normally I was going to play the letters theme here, but we don't have the letters theme because we have a computer out of service. But the letter is from Adam, and I read the letter in the video. So let's play the video.
Perfect. What?
Not that part. Yeah,
not that video. Here we have. Should have a different video. In fact, I may have to play it over here.
Our letter is from a longtime fan of the show, Adam Jacowento, Jakowenko. Hi, Dick and Chad. Just wanted to thank you for the great gadget that you showed on a recent episode. The LED lights that are rechargeable and react to sound. I immediately bought them, put them in my office behind me. They're perfect, and since they're sound reactive, the lights jump when people are talking on my work Zoom calls. The battery actually lasts all day, and I've gotten many comments as people love them. A great addition to my Zoom background. Since there are so many similar versions on the market, I included a link to the ones I purchased. They use the same front lights to indicate charging, whether the battery is full or empty, which is better than what Dick got. And mine were only 2 for $10. Okay. Well, we're just going to see. I take that as a challenge.
A challenge. Find better gadgets than the Giz Wiz.
Yes, and cheaper.
Oh, all right. Mine's a touch bigger. And, well, all right, you know what, Adam? You have one up right away, because mine did not come with an automatic base.
Well,
mine does charge via USB-C. And they have, if you buy them, remember, it's very hard to get off. But this is great. Maybe mine didn't even have this. A little green tab to remove the little shipping covering. There's no battery. Oh wait.
Unlike your broom.
Wait.
Out of the box,
the battery actually works.
So his lights up. You know what, Adam? I got to tell you, I like yours better. All right. First of all, they're cheaper than mine. I think the display on this is bigger. All right, the whole thing is bigger, But I actually like the fact that there's just one single strand straight up, all right? As opposed to this, which is divided and it goes in both directions. So I like this. I like this a lot. And I like the price. Now, I'll tell you why these didn't come up when I bought mine. Because I indicated white. I like little black things around LEDs because when it's very dark in the studio, it looks like the lights suddenly come out of nowhere. Okay, so the white ones will tend to pick up some light, but 2 for $10. This is a deal. All right, and let's do the other one. First of all, they have a little bit of charge in them.
Unlike my
all right, 111.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's in there upside down. 111. I'm going to turn them toward me for a minute. 111. I like these a lot. All right, Adam, you are indeed correct. These are great. I'm going to see. We can actually, and what's great about them is, I don't know how much charge is in them, but we'll know. This one, when you're charging it, it just has a red light that lights up here in the back. And when it's fully charged, the red light goes out. Now, Adam says his show the actual charge level. This is good. All right, I'm assuming 4 bars
No
would be
way.
fully charged.
Yeah,
wow.
it's neat, isn't it?
That's what we suggested,
It's
isn't
showing
it?
that it's half.
Yes.
Use the
I-
LEDs.
we said it's strange with all those
Probably up
LEDs,
to
they don't bother
3/4.
using the LEDs for them.
to charge.
Okay, so you get a little idea of why I like LEDs in black cases, because when the light is not on, they sort of fade into the background. I'll just stay silent for a couple seconds and you can sort of see. Okay, the black ones kind of disappear. All right, so there's more display area in the black ones, but the black ones are $9 each, 2 for $18. They're sold in pairs. The white ones are only $5 each. They're sold in pairs for $9.99. They both use USB-C charging. The white ones actually use the LEDs on the front to tell you the state of the charge, which is excellent. The black one doesn't do that. But the black ones win because, as you can see, this is 20 minutes later, and one of the white ones has
Oh,
died.
no. Oh,
it won't take a
no.
charge,
Oh,
and
no.
it won't turn on.
I have a vacuum like that.
I was so disappointed. Now I've been charging it and it came back on, but it's just red. You cannot change the color. Or anyway, I already told Amazon I'm sending it back. I'm going to get another pair just to see if they're. And I emailed Adam, and Adam said his is still going strong. As a matter of fact, Adam sent a little 10-second video that we can see what his office looks like with the.
There they are back there.
And the music is royalty free.
That's great. They're working back there.
Yeah. So you're doing Zoom calls. It's a great little way to perk up the meeting.
I agree.
So-
I agree. And here they are, $5 each.
Yes, but they must have lifted this image from something else, because I found yet another pair, which I just ordered them, and I'll wait a month or two and do them. There are other units that you can set the color from your phone.
Yeah, I see this app.
Yes, but there's nothing in the instruction, and there's no hint of anything on the unit
Yeah.
that you can actually control them from your phone. So the other ones I think are $20, but I already ordered those too. But I mean, if you
Look.
have
Product description, Type-C plus app remote control, optional.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but it is in the description.
Yeah, I didn't see that. But the thing is, it's optional, I guess, if you buy a different set.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
I guess optional. Yes, I guess it is. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That is funny. Very inexpensive, though. That's good.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And only in white. They do not make a black version. Although the version with the built-in Bluetooth did come in white and in black. So we'll see what those are like.
Okay, perfect. Okay, well, we don't have...
That brings us...
the Crappy Corner theme. You don't need it, but you might want it at Chat's. Crappy Corner. Get it. Okay, so I don't even have the gadget with me because I rushed over here from the other room. But I did record a video about it, and so let's jump in to check out this week's Crappy Corner. Hey, Diggity, we are back at it again with another gadget for the microwave. This is a microwavable s'mores maker. Obviously, s'mores are something that you normally partake on camping trips, but what if you want one at home and you don't have a fire? Well, this gadget is for you, and it looks super duper weird with these arms that kind of come out and crush the s'mores as it's being made. Here it is. That's really everything inside of the box. I guess I should probably read a little bit about this. I thought this would be a little bit more like pressing down on this, but I guess not. It doesn't really have anything except for these crazy little arms and then this reservoir. So I feel like I need to read through the instructions to figure out exactly how it works. Okie dokie, it seems pretty simple. Here is the process. First step is to take cold water and you place it inside of this reservoir at the top. I'm really not sure what this step is for. It's very interesting because later we're only going to microwave this for 30 seconds. Which I don't think is enough time for like this water to boil or steam or anything like that.
That's weird.
So I'm curious how this is like helping the whole situation. Just wanted that to click. Next, we take a graham cracker, set it on the bottom. Let's get another one. That one kind of broke. We can do 1 or 2 s'mores. I guess let's do 2 here. And just need to get all my pieces together. Here's another one. These arms can flip up out of the way. Then we'll do our chocolate. Actually, let's do that on top. How about that? Marshmallow. I probably should have done it on the bottom.
More graham crackers.
For later. I wanted it to melt over the thing, but
go on top.
Later I realized
Not
probably should have put that on the bottom.
How they help with the process, but that's it. Now we microwave it for 30 seconds.
Okay.
30 seconds.
There we go.
You're not gonna do much. Right?
I know. And what does that water do? It's not going to be able to boil.
Seconds, we can just watch the process. I assume that the marshmallows are going to get really big really quick. Oh my gosh. There they go.
Oh, they are.
Maybe those hands are just to keep the graham crackers from sliding around.
Oh, maybe.
We only got 7 seconds left. It looks like those hands, it's not working. Okay, there we go. That's it. We've had a bit of a disaster here. That one's
probably why I should have put the chocolate on the bottom.
Okay, so this was the one that kind of messed up. You can see the hand is quite dirty back there, and then this all slid forward. So that one didn't work out super great. This one over here, that one seems to have worked out. So this one will be what we use as our taste test. Very ooey and gooey.
Oh, God.
There we go. Doesn't look that bad. Oh, my gosh. That chocolate is moving. Here we go. Let's test it out. Wow. Oh, my God.
So the marshmallow is actually not as wet as I thought. It's not as gooey. You can kind of see it's still like, it's very different than when you are doing this on a camping trip. Very messy, incredibly messy. Oh my God, I'm gonna try it one more time.
What you do for your craft.
Right. Well, there you have it. We had some mess ups. You do have to replace the water every 2 times that you run it through the microwave. It kind of worked. It really didn't give me the same level of s'mores that I get when I'm camping. But if you absolutely need a s'more at home, this, I guess, is your product. Just as messy as when you're camping, but it will, I guess, keep it all together as that marshmallow expands in the microwave. So there you go. The Prep Solutions microwavable s'mores maker. S'mores in seconds, and it's true.
So a couple people in the chat room said you should use less chocolate.
I agree. So A, less chocolate. B, put the chocolate on the bottom.
On the bottom.
Yeah, I agree for both of those things.
What could possibly that water do?
So Scooter X mentioned something that might be true, which is the water absorbs some of the microwaves, and then the marshmallows don't get as big. Because it is kind of like a thing where you put like a peep in the microwave.
Yeah.
And it gets huge. But it is a different type of marshmallow than a normal marshmallow. I've never put a normal marshmallow in a microwave, but I could see that it's almost to tone down the marshmallow so it doesn't get too big.
Oh, okay.
Because it definitely doesn't have enough time to get, the water doesn't have any time to get hot. And in fact, it seems like once it gets hot, that's a problem because they ask you to put cold water in it and switch it out every 2 things. So anyway, I actually ended up liking it. Especially, put less chocolate, put it at the bottom instead of the top. And I think it'll hold the marshmallow there. And with the water thing kind of makes it special that you couldn't just do this at home. The one thing is that the s'more itself, one thing I forgot to mention is there is no like flavor to the marshmallow now. When you are camping and you put it over the fire, you do get some different flavor. And I think that's kind of what I was getting at, is the marshmallow didn't seem right. And I think it's because it didn't really have any camping flavor. It's cheap, $10.
Oh my gosh, I was going to guess $15. Wow.
Yeah, so it's not that bad. And look at the ratings. They're pretty good.
Oh yeah,
worth it. So look, are those the jumbo marshmallows? Is this because that looks like after, before?
Yeah.
Look, they put on quite a bit of chocolate too.
Maybe put some charcoal in your microwave next time.
That's what I need. I need some liquid smoke, and I'll spray it on the. There it is after. I am that's basically what happened to me. is that. But yeah, in 30 seconds you get some marshmallows. So I'm impressed. Yeah. I'm impressed with it.
Well, that makes up for the vacuum.
I hope so.
1 out of 2.
I hope so. Well, now it is time for Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
And all we have to see your voice is going, and we'll
Foghorn.
Okay, so Mo bought a 22-year-old Sony camera that records images to floppy disks, and he called me and he said, let's see if this works. So I said, Mo, send me a video, and he did.
Hey guys, love the show. Today I'm doing another video on an oldie but goodie gadget. It actually still works. This is
floppy
the
disk off
Sony
the side.
Digital Mavica FD81. It was released in 1998. It's over 20 years old.
Wow.
It was the early consumer-grade digital camera that was released by Sony at the dawn of the megapixel wars for a whopping $899. That's roughly, in today's money, $1,275. I actually found it on Amazon, the actual camera. Someone's selling it for $22.99. The link is below. I actually owned a later model, early 2000s. It was smaller. My wife had gotten it for me. Or it might have been an earlier model. I'm not sure. It was much smaller than this one. As a matter of fact, it just took photos. It was the earlier version of this. But that camera is long gone. I had sold it on eBay to buy another camera and so on. My wife was okay with that. So she found this for me. Her and my son found this at a Salvation Army or Goodwill, I'm not sure, and purchased it. I think she paid $5 for it. And I actually bought a battery on Amazon, and the actual camera still works. It takes a floppy disk. And if I remember correctly, it takes about 22 pictures per floppy disk. This one does stills and movies. I don't remember mine ever doing movies. I took some pictures, did a couple of videos. Let's see how they came out. Now we just have to press this button here and eject the diskette. I no longer have a diskette drive like many people, so my good friend Dick loaned me his.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's yours. That's the one that had the script.
Yes.
That's great. Oh, listen to that. Wow, I forgot about that sound.
Don't you just love that noise?
I forgot all that. I forgot that existed.
So here are some sample pictures that I took around my neighborhood. And I gotta say, they don't look
That's
that
not
bad.
good.
on the
That's
computer.
not
They don't
bad.
look
Assuming that people
bad.
come out won't be the same as today's digital cameras. They probably won't come out as clear. But on the screen, they're not that bad.
I
They
guess it
range
was all the
from
light,
about
luckily.
80
Yeah.
to just over 100 kilobytes in size. That also goes for the videos. The videos themselves ranged from just over 100 kilobytes in size, but they were only 5 seconds long.
Whoa.
Oh, video doesn't do well.
And if I remember correctly, there was something having to do with cameras where if you made the videos any longer than a certain amount of time back then, you used to have to pay an increase in cost of
tax.
producing the product. Because
Yeah.
then it would be considered a video camera. I'm not 100% sure, but I remember
Oh.
something like that. And these
Oh,
are the
these are
final
in-
pictures I took, which is
Yes,
me
he came
visiting
by to
Dick,
get the disk drive.
to ask him to actually pick up the USB.
Wow. Is that with
diskette drive that
Flash?
he loaned me. Thank you very much, Dick. I hope you
Yeah, I
like the
guess
video.
it did have.
Bye.
The video,
I am shocked at that quality. I am shocked.
yeah, it's
At that quality.
very decent.
Yeah.
The video's horrible, but the still
is
is
horrible.
great.
I know. I guess it's because of that built-in flash. But I assume, low light would be where that old sensor
Yeah.
would not do well. But if it has a built-in flash, then bam. Yeah, video is horrible. Holy moly. It looks like the images are also. What's funny is the image will look good on high resolution, HD video because it's 1216 by 912, where 1080, is like the so you're only missing a few pixels on the image size, because it's funny. I wonder if you blew it up on a monitor, like zoomed in, you wouldn't have many pixels, but on video, those come across pretty well. Here it is on Amazon if you want to get it.
How is Amazon selling it? It's bizarre.
It's because they do their third party. You're not really buying.
Oh, I
it
didn't even know you
new.
could sell used stuff on Amazon.
Oh yeah. See, this is used in good condition over here. But it's so funny that it has all this brand weight about this item. How many pixels? You counted the pixels in hundreds of thousands instead of megapixels.
Oh yes, it's 85% of a megapixel, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's not quite a
That is
megapixel, so you did it in hundreds of thousands of pixels.
That is a riot.
That is funny. Nothing else. No reviews. Come on, Amazon.
No.
Get on this. That is
Later
incredible.
on, Panasonic came out with a digital camera that took the Super Disc. Remember Super Discs?
Super Disc. Yes.
Super Disc, yes.
Wasn't that Sony's disc thing? Or was it Sony or?
No, I don't think. Oh, I think it was
Super Disc.
Iomega.
Oh, that's right.
I think it was iOmega. Anyway, Panasonic came out with this, and I had the press thing, and I said, I was working on Good Morning America then. Can I show this on Good Morning America? And they said, there are just 5 of these in the world because these are hand-built, and if we give you a FedEx slip, can you immediately FedEx it back after the show? Which I did. And 2 days later, I get a phone call saying the box was empty. And I said, you know what? Because this was so valuable and you wanted it right back, I personally took it to FedEx and handed it to them there with your label on the box. And they said, well, then someone here stole it.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. So 2 days later, I called back and I said, listen, I'm so upset about this missing camera. And the woman said, oh, didn't I call you back? I said, no. She said, oh, I didn't mean the camera. No, they didn't mean the camera. They want to know where the super disc is. I said, well, I have 5 images on it. She said, well, you can't keep that. We'll send you another FedEx slip.
I need that disc back badly.
So later on, I called the people in PR and I said, are you guys kidding? And they said, why? What? And I told them the story. They said, are they crazy down there in shipping that they're bothering you for the disc?
That is so funny.
So I said, well, I already mailed it back. And they said, well, we're going to send you a box of super discs for your trouble. But
that is so funny. Maybe that super disc was handmade too. Yeah. There's a chance. It was so early.
They made it in a microwave with one of those s'mores things.
Exactly. So we already did the letter. So there's no letter. So now it's time for us to say thank you to our patrons.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. We try our best to get it to you. I hope this episode is testament to that. We are trying our hardest to make sure you never miss a Giz Wiz.
I should say that in the chat room, after the computer went down, first we saw Chad's phone come up in chat. So we knew it was his. And then somehow that disappeared. And then Chad's laptop came up, and then Chad was talking to us again. Then Chad's microwave, because I think Chad was thinking I could use my microwave to beam signals out to the anyway. So you really, you really
in the Internet of Things device, I was trying to connect and give people the updates. They needed the updates.
No, you did a great job. And then you and I were connected, but we couldn't get the chat room in. And then we could hear each other, but there was no sound on the videos. Anyway, you did an astounding job.
It all works out.
Getting this show together.
We do want to say thank you to Mo for sending that over. That is amazing,
right.
Gadget.
And we need more videos, okay? Anything to do with a gadget, okay? And you'll be playing so we can't go to the What the Heck Is It, but when you play What the Heck Is It game, you will be playing for the June issue of Mad. This is being released next week. And The Rock is there because right now we're talking about The Rock seems to make a movie every 2 months. The Rock has a new movie out called, I think, Adam Black, who's a DC superhero, and he joins other superheroes to fight crime. And I guess in this, Alfred wants to be a superhero too, but he's getting his power from a toaster. Right.
Oh
and
my gosh.
Do not put anything metal in a toaster.
No.
Only Alfred would do that.
Your superpower would be that you're dumb, as if that was
and
what
dead.
You did. Right. So send in your stuff to mail@gizwiz.tv. Mail@gizwiz.tv, and you'll get a Alfred. You'll get a Mad Magazine.
Autographed to you.
Autographed to you. Another big thank you to our patrons. Thank you guys so much for your support of the show. We super appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. If you like the show and you want to give back, please consider giving back over at patreon.com/GizWiz. Thank you for those of you who support. If you don't want to give via Patreon, that happens every single episode. The people who support over on Patreon, you can give via PayPal. The best way to find a way to give via PayPal is to head to our website, gizwiz.tv. Click on the Patreon tab at the top of the website, and then there will be a PayPal link there on that webpage for you guys to use. Speaking of GizWiz.tv, we are there live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. If there's ever a schedule change, it'll be there at the top of the website. Chad is switching computers. It's even updated with the current technical changes going on. When you're there, you can join the chat room and chat along with everybody. If you miss it, we got all of the previous episodes there on the show, including this Frankenstein of a show. That'll be on there. We also have our YouTube page for you to check that out as well. Head on over to gizwiz.biz. That's Sticky D's website, where he writes up articles about all of the gadgets that we cover on the show. So if you ever want to know something about any of these gadgets, head on over there. He has articles about everything. While you're there, play What the Heck Is It? This is a game show online where you can figure out what the heck that gadget is. What does it look like to you? So get a guessing, not to give it away, but that is a floppy disk puncher. Yeah, if you had some manila envelopes laying around, you could just punch out your floppy disks, and it came with 2 shells to just put that in there. That was the disk part of the floppy disk. But if you think you know what this is, get a guess. And there's 6-man magazines for correct answers, 12-man magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, or interesting answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. That about wraps it up for our show. We will be back at it, not this next Thursday, but the Thursday after that. I believe the 21st.
Yes, it is. Thursday the 21st.
The next show, so we will see you then.
I'll be here with a new computer.
With a new computer.